If you want to remove your indicator needle, it's pretty easy to do if you have the right kind of a tool. Now, I've already taken the basil off of this, and be careful when you do that. There's some very small screws in here, and you need a small screwdriver for that, of course. So after you've removed that, and be careful when you do that not to lose these screws. It's a good idea to put a clean rag or a plate or something underneath while you're doing this so that you don't lose those tiny little screws. There's one of those tiny little screws right there, and that's pretty small. If that falls on the floor, you just might not ever find that. So once you've got the basil off, here's a tool that I made from a screwdriver. All it is a small screwdriver, and as you can see, the end has been bent slightly and ground smooth on the back face like here. The slot was originally made with a hacksaw blade and then widened a little bit at the front so that it slips in easily. Hacksaw blade width should do it. If not, you may have to slide some sandpaper or emery or something in, make it a little bit bigger, but a hacksaw blade should do it for most indicators. So once you've got your tool made, you just slide it in underneath here like so and leverage it, and off it comes. It's actually very easy to get off, and to put it back on is just reverse order, of course, and a very little light tap on the top will get it back where it goes. This is sometimes hard to get a hold of these, they're so small. There we go. Put that back on and give it a little push, and it's back on, and you can reinstall the basil back on there. And once the basil's back on, we'll test that to make sure that it's on there properly. Now, once everything's back together, you turn your basil here so things line up on 0. Got your needle on 0, and then give it a couple of flicks from the other side and see if it comes back to where it should. And being careful not to move that basil. Here we go. Looks pretty good. That's it.